ALCS game number 1, we have the Astros hosting the Rangers, and see how big of a deal it was that the Rangers lost the last game of the series of the year and the Astros won, because this series would be flip-flopped. Now, the Astros are minus 142 on the money line. The Rangers are plus 120. The over-under is 8.5 runs. The Rangers, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 182, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. And the Astros laying a run and a half on the run line are plus 150, meaning if you bet them that way, they have to win by 2. And that's the only line that showed a little bit of movement, probably since the Rangers announced Montgomery yesterday. Now, thank you for everyone who has joined the Discord and who continues to join the Discord. If you've not done so yet, go to my website, rawsportstalk.com. Click on the membership tab. It is a paid membership, but you will get access to my best bets and the stats. And we've been doing good the past few days. Now, head-to-head, the Astros are 8-2 against the Rangers in their last 10 meetings against them. They've beaten them the last 3 times they've played them. The underdog is 7-3 on the money line, and the underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 8-2. They've made the Astros the underdog a lot when these two teams have played each other. There have been 3 one-run games in their last 10 meetings between each other, none in the last 4 games that they've played against each other. And the over has hit in their last 4 games, and the over was an onslaught in their last 4 games, like really bad. The over is 6-3-1. The over 8.5 runs is 6-4. The last 4 games that they played against each other, the Astros won 12-3, 14-1, 13-6, and then the Rangers won 13-5. That was their last 4 games against each other. Montgomery pitched once against the Astros this year, but it was as a member of the Cardinals, not as a member of the Rangers. 6 2/3, 2 runs, 1 earned. They won that game 4-2, and he struck out 6. The Rangers are 3-2 in his last 5 starts. He's got an ERA of 1.2, averaging 6 innings pitched and 5.2 strikeouts per game in those games. His last 2 starts that they won were postseason starts. He went 4 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 of which were earned, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 home run, 88 pitches, and then 7 innings, 6 hits, no runs, 5 strikeouts, 93 pitches. They won 4-0 against the Rays and 11-8 against the Orioles. Those were the 2 that his most recent postseason games. In his last 3 against the Astros, 1 was this year, and then the other 2 were with the Yankees. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2.3 runs, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, 0.7 walks, 0.3 home runs, and 86.3 pitches. For his 2023 postseason campaign, the Rangers are 2-0. He's averaging 5 2/3 innings pitched, 2.5 runs, 2 of which were earned, and 3.5 strikeouts a game. That's the law of averages. For Verlander, he pitched once against the Rangers this year. 7 innings, 2 runs, 1 earned. They won that game 12-3. He struck out 6. That was in Arlington. They are 3-2 in his last 5 starts. He's got an ERA of 1.8, averaging 6 1/3 innings pitched and 6.2 strikeouts per game in those games. The last game that he pitched in was the only game he's pitched in the postseason so far this year. They won it 6 innings, no runs, no earned. They won 6-4. He struck out 6 versus Minnesota. And last year, the Astros were 3-1 in his 4 appearances in the postseason. He averaged 5 innings pitched, 6.3 Ks with an ERA of 3.5. That was last year. The Rangers averaged 5.6 runs versus righties with a 260 average and a 336 on-base percentage, while the Astros average 5.5 runs per game versus lefties with a 269 average and a 340 on-base percentage. This should be a low-scoring game, but we know what happens when the bullpens come into these games. I'm going to take the Astros with the money line. I'm going to take the Astros laying the runs, and I'm going over in this one. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.